Welcome to Healthy You Fitness. I'm Amy. This is my kitchen. And the concept that I'm going to introduce to you today, or my nutrition food tip of the day, is on clean eating. This term is kind of everywhere, and it is definitely the basis for the nutrition clinics that I hold, and the way that I teach people to eat is clean eating. What does that mean? Washing your food good? No, not at all. What it means is you're trying to eat back to the basics. You're eating whole foods. You're eating meats, beans, seeds, legumes, and lentils, and whole grains, and fruits and vegetables. And you're not eating processed foods. Processed foods are anything that's created in a plant that comes in a box or a bag that has, an ingredient label, basically. When you're clean eating, most of your food is not going to have a label on it. Now, if you buy oatmeal, obviously whole oats, steel cut oats, you have to get those in a bag, either in bulk from a health food store or in a bag or a box from the grocery store, so it is going to have a label, but it should say whole grain oats. Okay, there's nothing else mixed in with it unless you're buying the instant packets that have a lot of added sugar and everything. That's processed food. So clean eating is something that everybody can do. You can do it. You just have to train yourself to be okay with not eating out of boxes and bags, like these things that have all these ingredients that our bodies weren't meant to process. So a lot of food, and I use food loosely because a lot of them are chemical based, or they're food-like substances that are created and manufactured in plants. Our bodies were not meant to break them down, and they weren't meant to process, and that's why we're struggling so much today with obesity, with cardiovascular disease, with cancer, with type 2 diabetes. All these serious health ailments are coming down to some basic things like an overload of refined sugar. It's coming down to all this processed food that we're eating that we've gotten so accustomed to. So if we can eat back to the basics in the whole form as much as possible, so an apple instead of, I don't know, just, you can buy like apple chips in the bags, and some of them are organic, and I'm sure they're fine, but if you can eat the whole fruit, it's just so much better for you. If you can eat whole grains that have just the grains and not all these other things added, and it doesn't mean you have to be vegetarian, you can eat meat. Meat is a clean eating item because it's back to the basics. So the closer you can get to a clean eating diet, the better your body is able to process, and the better you're going to be able to feel. I do 7-day clean eating clinics, and within 3 days, I would say at the max, people cannot believe how much better they feel when they cut out the processed foods. So I encourage you to give it a try. You can Google it and look up more about clean eating. You can comment or message me if you are interested in trying a 7-day free clean eating clinic to see what it's all about. But I really encourage you to just get back to the basics. Happy, healthy, clean eating.